whatever happened to all those corporate mascots we used to love as children?
I miss them. I miss them so much.
Interesting. Good morning, world.
And welcome to Morning, Noon, and Night.
The most awesome show on YouTube.
Compared to Rhett and Link.
Lots of people would debate against that, but whatever. Today, we're going to tackle some of our favorite company slogans. Company mascots. You know, so nostalgic. So, without further ado, this is a top 5 countdown.
We're doing a top 5 countdown of, you know what? Lost. They're mostly lost in time. Some only did one commercial. Some barely made a lot at all. But today we're going to be counting that down. And first of all, what were you saying?
I was just going to say that, you know, these are, just agreeing with you guys, you have not seen these people on television for a while, except for maybe one of them. And what they stood for was so amazing that we just were heartbroken. They were removed from the airwaves, and that we're going to bring them back to you. We're going to show you the prime of these characters.
One of which is still a huge icon, just had lots of bad stuff against him.
But only works in that commercial. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Top 5 countdown.
All
Number
right.
5.
Grimace from McDonald's.
You got it.
He's
the Patrick Star.
Before Patrick Star. And
Patrick
what
Star
did he
and Barney.
do?
He's kind of mixed in with
What
Barney.
did he do? I don't know what he did. What did he do?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
He didn't represent anything. He was a... Oh, I know what Grimace was. He was what you looked like after you ate too much McDonald's.
Yeah, because you had the Hamburglar. You had who represent the burgers that you.
No, he would steal the burgers.
He would steal the burgers.
He
You had
stole
Ronald
the burgers,
McDonald.
snuck into Grimace's house, and fed it to him. And he woke up that fat.
Ronald McDonald was there to advertise to kids, and the bird
The
did
happy
a
clown
bird
to
thing.
draw the kids in.
But at least Grimace, you don't even know what species. You don't know if he lives in a rock. You don't know if he hatched from an egg or he's a spore that lived off like
Krypton.
On Krypton.
And
On
he's
a
the
little
cousin of
kryptonite.
Superman or
Yeah.
something. Something
But-
from Superman's Botanical Garden.
There's a fan theory that he's related to Weird Al Yankovic.
He's weird enough.
We just have no idea what he did. So here's our one commercial that we have to show you with Grimace.
We're gonna show you just how pointless he really was.
All right, fire up Grimace.
By the way, I thought this was ones that we liked. No one liked it.
Learn How to Fly, starring Ronald McDonald and
See,
friends.
it's aiming at the bird, and you just see him in the background.
Wubble, wubble. Oh, Ronald, I'll never learn how to fly.
What the heck? This is Cut Rate Sesame Street.
We toss you up and down.
And look, he's just there.
Is this a motivational tape for ducks the size of people?
Hamburger gave her a balloon.
Yeah.
It went boom. Then Grimace had a plan.
Yeah, Grimace just messes everything up.
Oh, Birdie, don't cry.
I'll walk. That's the way it'll be.
What the
See,
heck?
everything's focused on the other characters, but Grimace, no, he never gets
I'm
anything.
trying for you. Trying for you.
This is how McDonald's commercials used to be.
What What does this have to do with burgers? Well, they call them burgers, but we can all agree McDonald's ain't real food.
But the serious thing is that look at all the characters. They get the attention. Grimace is just there, like I'm the fourth wheel. He's the fourth wheel of McDonald's.
That was terrible.
He's definitely what you look like after you eat too much McDonald's. No, he's the guy from Super Size Me.
But we miss you, Grimace. Whatever you did,
You live
we
on
miss you.
Speak
in
for
our
yourself.
The Waluigi of McDonald's.
Like you mean the tall Wario.
So next, number
Number
3 on the list.
No,
Number
number
4?
Number
Number 4.
four.
I lose my numbers.
The
Number
Geico
4.
Big Money.
Yes.
That was one of my favorites.
Yes.
Here we go. Show us Geico Big Money, the only mascot that never said a word
Exactly, and that's what made him so great.
He was like powerful though. He would do these things to people, and they'd just look over, and there he was, staring at you.
And the whole thing is that you can't really explain it completely. It's just the comedic timing is perfect.
I
on
know.
it.
You know what? If I ever saw Big Money, I'd rip his eyes off and spend them on Legos.
Well, the thing is, you can't do that unless you spend unless you save it
Geico.
on Geico insurance.
See, I actually think that with Big Money, what someone actually did with Big Money is that they just always did something to somebody and then left the big money.
Exactly.
It was like the Phantom. Okay,
Let's
watch
Like
Big
Zorro,
Money.
It's
he leaves
basically
his mark.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's watch this Twilight Zone episode.
Excuse me. Do you know the way to Route 70?
Nope.
What is that?
That's the money you could be saving with Geico. Poor fella. Must have been following you for miles. Looks tired.
Tell me. Geico. 15 minutes could
What?
save you 15% or more
I
on
still
car
like the
insurance.
cavemen better. Geico. It's so easy a caveman could do it.
No, that was the biggest part of my childhood. I would always remember sitting at grandma's house watching cable, and then they'd always have the Geico Big Money
But
commercial.
the thing about Big Money is that he was the silent but deadly. Like he expressed exactly what he wanted just by other people talking about him. That's what made him so cool.
Yeah.
No, he was the strong silent type. Never needed to say a word. Just you got the point just by looking at him.
Number 3, California Raisins.
Now,
What?
Now, you guys might not know a lot about this, but back in the 80s, this was a big thing. So basically, they made these this claymation department made these animations.
Raisins?
Well, not yet. They made like these TV specials and everything until one day they got wanted to do something for like a raisin ad. Like they got an ask. Someone asked them about it, and basically. So they decided, okay, we're gonna make these dancing raisins, and they blew up. Like I don't know why, because they wrote their own song, and then they did a Michael Jackson song, and then
You gotta admit though, I said it. I said California Raisins like I know what they were, and I liked them a lot.
yes.
There's just
I
no
was
way
like
around.
California Raisins.
But the sad thing is that they got lost after
sauce.
because the California Raisins, they found like a chemical in the raisins, so they had to cancel it, and we'd never seen them since. So
Grizzly was at the Raisins, I guess.
they look like Grimace a bit,
Actually, Grimace must be an overgrown raisin.
but this was the first commercial.
Okay,
by
he
them.
looks freaky.
Original song.
He is high.
But apparently this was really big back then.
What? Put the raisins back. I think I know what that chemical was.
Honey, are you playing with your phone again?
Aww. But back then, that was a
my
big thing. That was a funny thing. But now it's just a nostalgic thing of the past.
Okay,
So
I can
sad.
see why
May I
that would
introduce number
sell
2?
raisins, though.
Okay.
Yes.
May I introduce number 2?
Yes.
Be my guest.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
But only in the Progressive commercial. Only.
In the Progressive commercial. We're not having him as a Sega
He's
mascot.
so boss.
He's so awesome. He's actually the mascot for 2 companies, and we're doing the Progressive company.
He bumped Flo out of her position.
Move over, Flo. This is the best ad ever, and it only happened once.
The blue blur is coming through.
In the words of the Sad Hand theme song, watch out when he storms through.
So let's.
So, fire it up, bro.
Yep.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do.
Plus, he doesn't talk in this version.
What's he looking for?
I think he's looking for savings.
Step aside, Flo.
What does he
I
need?
can't watch this anymore. Stop! There's an easier way. We compare your Progressive Direct rate to other top companies so you get a great price. No more running around.
What's he need insurance
Love
on
to
his
see the
shoes?
world through his eyes.
My eyes. Okay, that's the worst part. The worst part is the ending.
Progressive. Call and click today.
But
Everything's
anyway,
CGI.
Oh
the
my
only
gosh.
thing that made that good wasn't that Flo asked him to get insurance. It's just that Sonic was there.
What did you get? Shoe Try saying that.
And he's getting.
Shoe insurance.
He's getting shoe insurance.
Try saying that 5 times.
Shoe
fast.
Shoe insurance.
But he's faster than
Shoe
anything. What
insurance.
on earth does he need insurance on? No
Maybe
one.
he stole one of Dr. Eggman's like.
Maybe he'll die fast. So
Oh,
he
what if
needs
he's getting it
insurance.
for Tails for one
Oh,
of
his
his
plane
yeah.
insurance. That's
Yes,
what
his
that's
plane
what
insurance.
that's what he's doing.
For the tornado. There we are.
All right, so
We just cracked the biggest mystery.
Yes.
Ready? On three. One, two, three.
Number
Segata Sanshiro.
Segata Sunshiro is the #1 best advertisement awesomeness
Ever.
I
and he's
know
so
we just
awesome.
I know we just said a Sega thing, but this is the essential Sega mascot. And you just hit the Sonic commercial again.
Oh well, it's.
You want to watch the Sonic commercial again?
No, I want to watch Segata Sanshiro.
Okay,
Japanese Chuck Norris.
that's all you need to say.
Step aside, Bruce Lee.
He's so
Segata
awesome.
Sanshiro's coming through.
He's so awesome. We actually have 4 commercials, his best commercials for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's no
Number one,
explanation.
baseball.
No explanation. Start off with the most American thing you can find in Japan, baseball.
He's basically saying, "Hey, that was a good hit. Let's go play some baseball."
You got it.
Who's this? Segata Sanshiro. He's just beating up kids mercilessly.
And there's a body pile.
Now he's
You
basically
must
saying,
play Sega Saturn.
"You must play Sega Saturn or else."
You know that? I think that's. I think that's a little cool. Like he beats me up, and then I get a free free Sega Saturn.
Yes.
If you can move your body after that.
All right. So let's see what he does.
lucky
Is
he
he
doesn't-
any more generous around Christmas time? What does he do around?
I'm not sure about that one.
Okay.
Well, he might throw you and then you'll
Oh look, they're wondering if Santa comes.
Santa comes.
Get me a kitty, get me a pony.
I want a PlayStation
Forget
3.
that! It's Segata Sanshiro! And he makes little kids cry. Well, at least he didn't beat them up.
You must play Sega Saturn.
At least he didn't beat them up, okay?
That would have been really messed up.
That would have been. And they get their present, but he makes the kids cry first.
Now, he's lucky he didn't do this to any of those people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is
one-
his true power. And his theme. Segata Sanshiro. Segata Sanshiro. Now he's like, must play Bomberman. And now I want to play these games because he's just so awesome. And if an awesome guy like that is dedicated to Sega Saturn, I want a Sega Saturn.
Now,
Hold on. Let
Sega
me.
was going to release the Dreamcast.
They made a lot of these commercials, like overloaded.
I mean, like he was a Japanese cultural icon, and the thing is that he was just so diehard Sega Saturn that when Sega was going to release the Dreamcast, he had nothing left to do but
Give his life for the Saturn.
give his life for the Saturn.
Let's
I mean,
see.
Give his
here
life
we
for
are.
Sega, that is.
Let's see the
Give his life to
traumatic
Sega.
footage.
His love for Sega was bigger
Because
than his
if you
love
look
for Saturn.
if you look at his origin commercial, he dedicated his life to serious gaming.
Now the announcement of the Dreamcast. That's what he
All we
said.
have to do is release it. Then this is an assassin,
I don't know. Sony, Nintendo, Sony.
Nintendo.
some sort of dark horse in the video.
Oh
game
no, what's
industry.
going on?
Gasp!
Oh, there he is!
Guitar
Sanshiro, Segata Sanshiro, Sega Sanshiro. Oh, he's grabbing it. He's gonna turn it.
Yeah, what is Chuck Norris block a
Iron
missile?
Man.
Segata Sanshiro.
It's Iron Man.
It's Iron Man without the iron.
He's so awesome.
I could cry. You must play Sega Saturn. You must play Sega Saturn. You must play Sega Saturn.
And then he dies right there.
Sega Sanshiro will always be in our hearts. Only one game released by him, and now he's a giant head in the sky.
I think that's his ghost.
But he comes back. He has some appearances. He's done live at a show once, and he's been seen various times doing different things.
He needs to be put in the next Smash game.
Definitely.
Sega. And his final Smash could be he picks you up and then you land on your head and explode.
No. What it has to be is a combination of his signature move. What he does is he throws one person over his shoulder, another person over his shoulder, he chokes someone out, and then he just grabs all three and then throws them, and they blow up. That's his final smash.
But ananyway,
Or he
either
can ride a
way.
missile right near the stage.
Oh no, that's the thing. After he throws them down, he and the body pile. That's what I was thinking. The missile comes out of nowhere. He grabs the missile, smashes into them.
But the sad thing is, other than Sonic, we really haven't seen these characters in these places anymore.
I
And we want to
know.
see them all come back.
90s, 80s, early
It's pretty
2000s.
impressive to see how Sonic made such a name for himself in his 13 years of good games from 91 to 2004 that he's still around despite his 10 years of bad
I
games.
wasn't sure if Sonic was selling out to Progressive or Progressive was selling out to Sonic.
They were selling
Let's
Sonic.
do it the second way.
Yeah, the second way's better.
All right, so those are our top 5 nostalgia best corporate mascots that
ever.
we have from our childhood, from before our childhood.
Like our
Wait,
parents'
do you
time.
hear that? Oh, I think that's a buzzer.
It's the
Oh.
buzzer.
Anyway, we'll see you all later, I guess, right?
Yep, see you next time on Morning, Noon, and Night.
Signing off.